What's up, y'all? It's Miss Marlene. I'm Martell's mammy. Okay, I ain't got no job. Okay, I ain't got nothing to do with my time. I just sit up and drink and smoke my cigarettes, and I don't bother a soul, but I'm here to take over this heifer show because she don't know what she doing. Always trying to get on the mic and talk about somebody. But anyways, honey, we gonna start the show out talking about love and marriage, Huntsville, and what the people got to say about the show thus far. And some people are saying that Melody is jealous of the Scott's marriage. Okay? That's what the people... I told y'all that heifer ain't no good. My son cheated for a reason. Okay? He didn't just cheat for a season. He cheated for a reason. Because Melody is not a good wife. She was never a good wife to my boy. She was never...
Absolutely not, Miss Marlene. You will not disparage my name. You will not disrespect me in any type of way.
Oh, shut up, heifer. Shut up.
Absolutely not, Miss Marlene. Oh, you're already drinking and it's not 12 o'clock yet? Okay, it looked like we have a bit of a habit. Absolutely.
Miss Marlene, ma'am, I'm gonna need to pull you on over.
What's the problem, Sheriff? I got a show that I need to host. I'm taking over this heifer show.
As of right now, ma'am, you will not be taking over any type of show. I have a feeling that you may be under the influence. I would like for you to come with me and try to pass this sobriety test. That's what I'm gonna need from you, gal. Okay, that is what I'm gonna need for you to do. I need you. Ma'am, you don't have a job, you don't really have any income coming in. I'm gonna need for you to come with me.
I ain't going no damn where, Sheriff. Get your damn hands off of me. That's what I know you need to do, Sheriff.
Miss Marlene, you need to go on with the sheriff, okay? You need to go on with him. I'm sick of you lying on me. Absolutely. I am so sick of you lying and telling stories, okay? You gave birth to a demonic demon, martellholt. He has tried to make my life a living hell. Absolutely.
So we were able to retain Miss Marlene. She is in the back of the cop car. She is in the back, so I will be reading and taking over the show for her. A person says that Mel is so jealous of the Scott's marriage. That's what she's given this season. As far as she tried, she couldn't destroy their marriage. Okay? She couldn't destroy the marriage of a man that can't get up to say a few kind words to his wife because he don't give a damn no more. He don't have to put in any effort because because we know she liked to steal. Okay? Don't get her confused with Stormy Steele, Stormy Steele, S-T-E-A-L, okay? And she over there with A-L, as a matter of fact. I figure I'll link both those two situations. I would conflate both of those things. But the person goes on and says also Mel was lying about the media reaching out to her about the Scotts. Why would they? And if she was asked something by anyone, it would have been her pleasure to engage. You can tell by the way she tried to bait Stormy into talking about Sonny and Moses. And also she tried to bait Stormy into talking about Tisha. Mel is lying like she always does. Sound like you lie. That's what it sounds like. Let me get that gal brand new back on the line, because I am sick of this here show. Miss Van, do you have anything to say about all of this? Oh, don't do the ghetto. I won't be doing it today, Sheriff. I got too much on my plate. I got important things to do and important people to talk to. Maybe Melody could help you guys with the show, but I don't do the ghetto very well. I just don't do it. So, Sheriff, are you ready for me to take over when it comes to my show? Are you ready? Yeah, gal, because I done had enough of these people. They is crazy. They off the hook. I'm getting ready to take that there gal, Miss Marlene, downtown. Hopefully she doesn't ask to borrow any money or cigarettes or bubble gum. I know her kind.
Take me out of these damn cuffs, Sheriff.
Your content creator, honey, is a whole fool of a mess, honey. Okay, well, let me get back up in here and read where the sheriff had left off. Oh, shit, it looked like the sheriff finished up, what the people were saying. What y'all think about that? Listen, who said that? Melody is not jealous of the Scott's marriage. They have nothing that she wants. That man treats Tisha like dirt. He still ain't got the office ready. He over there with Kimmy and Maurice, who are a glutton for punishment, okay? Just a glutton for punishment. Because child wouldn't do shiggity with Marceau and all them damn lawsuits. He always trying to con somebody. He conned Tisha. Shit, quiet as kept, and her dumb ass still ain't figured it out. He put that baby up in you, and then he said, girl, we need to get married. We going to the courthouse, and we gonna get married. And I don't really love you, and we still gonna get married. Going to the courthouse for love. Yeah. Oh, another person says, absolutely jealous. She wants Tisha to have a broken home like hers. Her home is already broken. It's on the first floor. This woman is not jealous. Melody is a beautiful woman. I'm sure Melody could go out there and get her own man. I wouldn't put him on the show the way Hook had it. He all unhinged and just flat out crazy, honey. Okay?
Don't talk about my boy. That's my boy.
Sheriff, her ass should have been on out of here. Get her on out. Get her on out. She done snuck out the damn cop car. Okay? It's sad to see. If Tisha is dumb like she says, then let her be. She'll leave once a baby lands on her doorstep like it did for Mel. Up until then, it was respectful cheating. Child. It wasn't respectful cheating. He had her in a burning house. She was trying to, forgive him. I would never forgive a man for cheating. You gotta set his ass straight. You gotta either leave his ass or set his ass straight. Don't be working on forgiving them. They know what they doing. Do you think they dick just slide out of their pants? What just slides out of somebody's pants? Okay, they took it out because they wanted it out. They feel like they got you. They greedy. They narcissistic. They selfish. They little Chucky dolls. They little buddies. They little demons. Child. Just a whole mess, okay? A whole fool of a mess. Oh, another person. It's beyond sad how she somehow manages to have their marriage in her mouth at every turn. And I agree, very transparent. The envy is blatantly obvious. Jealous of what?
I am absolutely not jealous of Latifah's marriage. Absolutely not. I don't want nothing that she got. Quiet as kept. I could sit on her nigga face and, he would love it.
I think he would too, Mel, and I think Latifah know that too. Because I remember that one time where Marceau wanted her to be a brand ambassador, and then the way he stopped her from leaving and kept trying to hug her. Yeah, that's a man that he, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure they all been cool for years and they all are comfortable with each other. We see each other, but I think he kind of like Mel. Mel is the challenge. Latifah is not a challenge, okay? She a pushover. You can just tell that bitch you going to the moon for a few days, just like he did with the trip to Africa, and she gonna be like, well, I guess I'll see you later, Mato. She don't question nothing, so shit, I would want me somebody like Mel too, shit. But yeah, I'm sick of Latifah, honey. I'm sick of her and Marceau. They full of shiggity. Tisha has to work on herself mentally. Yeah, she need to put them damn degrees away and get some common sense. She lacks confidence. I told y'all. And see, everybody calling her out for the last episode for having that liquid courage. Because you knew she had to get loaded to even get like that. But yeah, they saying she was drunk, but that's Latifah. You just become more of who you are when you've been drinking. Same thing when you get a little money. You become more of who you are. If you don't know who you are, you go try to buy an image. And an image can be sold to you, and you will buy it. And you will copy and paste other folks' ideas. Okay, other folks' personalities, because you don't have one of your own. You lack identity. You identify anything that you come in contact with. You feel that you have proximity to it, then you should just become it. Okay, that's why Mel shook a bone and got the hell on away from her. And Destiny, because that's all they do. They just always trying to, copy and paste and borrow stuff. And, and there are people that's like that, y'all done probably been friends with them. They don't bring much to the situation, much to the equation, but they want you to do everything. They want you to be big sister almighty. Meanwhile, they look up to you and put you on this pedestal. And once you ain't around no more, you the worst person ever. They have a victim mentality, I should say. Make sure y'all sign up to be a member. If you haven't already, we will be talking about an array of different topics. I'm going into the colorism and triangulation. We're going to talk about Diddy and Cassie and Kim Porter and, how a lot of men will triangulate you and put the light-skinned girl against the dark-skinned girl and, just how they want to pit a lot of different black men. They want to pit black women against each other. Why? Let's wait on it so that they can control you. Because that's what it's all about. It ain't about no love. Okay? Ain't about no love. It's so that they can control you. I'm going to be talking about Cassie's place in the situation. I'm going to be talking about Kim. I'm going to be talking about some personal experiences that I have dealt with, where I noticed that, men were trying to pit me against certain women that had a certain color and, they do that. Yeah, they try to get in your ear. But y'all know Miss Robinson be cussing the folks out. Okay, listen, we don't play them games. Yep, the person says Tisha should stop looking for their approval and just be Letitia, like all day, every day. Yeah, people are noticing the imposter syndrome, the switching up. wearing different masks to fit in with whoever she's around. Did y'all notice how she tried to label everybody and she tried to sneak in there? Well, Mel and Nell, they a certain way. They think they better. That's why I don't hang with certain women, because certain women are jealous of your light. If you are confident, they will turn that into she arrogant. And that's why I don't deal with a lot of family, okay? Because I ain't got time for that shit. Y'all don't respect boundaries, okay? She thinks she better. Who does she think she is? We came up together. They ain't got shit to do with the price of tea in China. You could grow up with people. That don't mean they supposed to stay in your life. That don't mean y'all have a real connection. Y'all got a synthetic connection, okay, on the surface. So, yeah. No, they're not of substance. Tisha or Destiny. None of them. Sunny either. Shit, she ain't no damn good either. Stormy kind of looking flaky, like some damn biscuits. So I don't trust none of the heifers. I don't. But I like that some of these people are seeing Tisha for who she is. Oh, they saying Libra men, honey, are very manipulative. Yes, they are, honey. And they like women that they can control. You know, some of y'all women, y'all have to, I'm gonna also talk about that in my membership group, because some of y'all like to say little slick stuff like, all you do is attract narcissists. You can't give me no advice. Don't y'all know 1 out of 6 people are narcissists? Okay, it's so easy to run into that. It's so, and it's more common than you think. Well, I'm not running into those people, and I'm not having, that don't mean that somebody else, you know, is doing it on purpose, or don't nobody want to be with no damn narcissist. But the way that I see some of these women engaging online, and I know I've seen it in my comments, you so jealous of their marriage. Where your man at? Bitch, you think I can't get one? Like, that ain't no read. Shit. I done had all type of men. Listen, okay? So, you know, it's just really sad. A lot of people like to conflate issues. They like to pretend that narcissism don't exist. It's so many people. Do y'all realize all the people that's doing commentary on narcissism? Y'all think they just doing that shit for no reason? Okay? It's a demonic spirit. It really is. Okay, it's spiritual warfare when you come in contact with a narcissist and they love bomb you. Look at Melody and Martell. That's why I talk about this stuff. I know what I'm looking at. Okay, he love bombed that woman. He pretended to be a certain way. And then he did what men do. Toxic men, toxic narcissistic men. Toxic narcissistic men switch up on you depending on what's going on. And there are, I think about 3 times that a man changes. After you sleep with them, after they move in, and after you marry them. Or commit to a long-term relationship with them. And about, in them first couple of years, they go be super nice and sweet and give you everything you want. And after you done told them the things that you really want and value in life, they will start to give you less and less of that. So he was supposed to be at home with Melody and the kids, and he out chasing squirrels, literally, Ariana Curry. He out with that. Like, you know, and thought that his wife was supposed to put up with it. Had the side chick calling the wife and talking to her crazy. Bitch was all out of place, because I would have cussed her the fuck out. But could you put Martell? No, bitch, I can't. Okay? Go get your own man, you old squirrel face looking heifer. Demon. She a demon too. They have women out here that play into triangulation. I talk about all this stuff because I've lived it. And Maya Angelou says, when you learn, teach. And that's what I try to do. That is. So this stuff is real. women like Ariane, low self-esteem, bragging about sleeping with somebody else's husband. Meanwhile, the one thing that people don't pay attention to is she was never able and never thought she was worthy of having her own man. She think it's cute to be on the bench. And there are a lot of women that defend narcissistic men. I see it online. And they are using the masculine and feminine conversation, I don't know, to like be manipulative and try to get people to think that type of behavior is normal. And, you know, because my thing is this: if you're married to somebody, should nobody be able to interfere in your marriage like that? And if they are able to do that, then the person that you married, they ain't no good. That's a demon. You don't allow no side chick to disrespect your wife like that. But he didn't have no respect for Melody. He don't respect himself. See, that's the conversation that's another conversation, but y'all not ready for that. Where these niggas, they lack self-love, so they can never love you. I told you, a lot of these niggas, they will go get a job. They will go get money, go make money, but they will never do any self-development. That's why a lot of them are stuck in the past, always bringing up the past. Okay? Always. Trying to use some old ugly girlfriend and make you jealous. You got some of them that do that, and they think it's normal, and they look stupid as hell when they do that dumb shit. But yeah, a lot of them, like I said, they don't want to go to therapy and do the real self-development and become a better person. And a lot of men are not accountable, and I know this because I used to talk to this one man. And this, I don't know if you ladies experience this, but I would be talking to him about certain issues I've had with men in the past. And he would act like I was talking about him. I'm like, no, I'm talking about them. Yeah, but you don't know what that man will go. I don't give a flying fuck. How about that? I don't care what you going through. We all go through shit. You think you special, motherfucker? Shit. Fuck wrong with you? Okay, what pipe you been smoking on? What's up with you? Shit, you ain't special. The men today are feminine. They are. I'm not even talking about my G-boys. I'm not talking about that. They not men no more. So it's very rare when you come in contact with men that are responsible and accountable for their actions. And I think a real man should be able to listen to your complaints about certain men without taking it personal. Because when you take it personal, you telling on yourself. Okay? You telling on yourself, so. But honey, now that we done talked about that, I want to talk about Miss Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hair care, honey. Listen, let me, I'm gonna get to my comments. Let me try to get to them. And before I get on Kenya, back to the narcissism really quick. A lot of times you attract narcissists if your parents was narcissistic. And you're attracting certain people due to your, not love language, but due to your attachment style. And attachment styles are characterized by different ways of interacting and behaving in relationships. During early childhood, these attachment styles center on how children and parents interact. In adulthood, attachment styles describe attachment patterns in romantic relationships. Okay, so all of this stuff, you guys, it has a history. And there are 4 attachment styles. We will be talking about that in the membership group. Make sure you sign up for that. Okay? Because we going to be going some places with my membership group. Okay? There is the secure attachment, the ambivalent attachment, the avoidant attachment, and disordered attachment. Okay, disordered attachment, confusion or apprehension, ambivalent, wary of strangers, just wary of people. avoidant. You may avoid your parents, avoid other people, and you really, believe in socializing in that way. When you are secure, you're able to be positive. You are able to be vulnerable, but that's if your parent was able to provide that type of environment for you, because in order for you to be vulnerable, you need a soft place to land. And some of our parents, honey, they had us on the nails. We landed on some nails, and look, we didn't feel secure, So that's why some of us get into some of these relationships. Even with Destiny, she has a pattern of behavior with her relationships, dating men that's always out of town, never wanting them to get too close. See, all this stuff, it could be broken down. Okay, I'm going to get to Kenya, honey. Okay, because that child is a whole job. But I just want to explain this really quick. So it says, as children, you may avoid parents. And then as adults, you may have problems with intimacy. As children, you do not seek much contact or comfort from parents. As an adult, you may invest little emotion in social and romantic relationships. As children, you may show little or no preference for parents over strangers. As an adult, you will end up being unwilling or unable to share thoughts or feelings with others. Okay, so all of that affects our attachment styles, as adults in our relationships. You may get with somebody that reminds you of your mom and dad, because that's what that's what you are used to. And a lot of people think that a certain amount of dysfunction is normal. I know for me as a parent, I took a strong stance on not allowing my daughter around certain family members. Nope. Miss Robinson didn't play that game, honey. And the people with the avoidant attachment tend to have difficulty with intimacy and close relationships. They do not invest much emotion in relationships and experience little distress when a relationship ends. Then there are some people, it's hard for them, to accept that a relationship is over. They avoid intimacy by using excuses such as long work hours, or may fantasize about other people during sex. Research has also shown that adults with an avoidant attachment style are more accepting and likely to engage in casual sex. Wow. See, all this stuff, you guys, it just runs right into each other. But let's get to Kenya. Let's get to Kenya. The people been dragging her. The people is saying, honey, that Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care has allegedly been fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if I completely believe that. I know I was on Kempire channel and he was like, yeah, Kenya done messed up. You done fucked up, right? You done messed up. Y'all really want Kenya gone, honey? I told y'all I'm not a Kenya Moore fan. I didn't think that she should have pulled this stunt with this girl Brittany. That's Kenya though. Kenya is very nasty like that. And y'all, like her fan base, they support that bad behavior. Y'all be thinking that shit is cool. When Kenya do some real evil shit, it's like people try to defend it and, oh, I wonder what they did to her. And then y'all will say, well, Nene messed up the bag. It looked like this heifer done messed up the bag. That's what it looked like, honey. So I polled my audience on my community page, and I asked you guys, should Kenya Moore be fired for her bad behavior? She's accused of the alleged revenge P. 76% of you all said yes, 24% of you all said no. I was kind of shocked by that, because, honey, the twirlers, honey, be on Miss Robinson like white on rice when I say anything wrong about Miss Kenya. But my thing is, and I stand by what I said, like I said, I congratulate Kenya for opening up her spa, this, that, and the third. You know, because that is a big feat. And a lot of people don't make it to, you know, to opening up their business, you know. So I told y'all I'm not a fan of her, but her ass need to go on over there, Beverly Hills, with them white girls. When I saw Kenya on the Ultimate Girls Trip and she was around them white women, I was like, this bitch is at home, because Kenya ain't nothing but a black Karen if I have ever seen one. One of y'all got in the comments, I'm trying to find the damn thing of what y'all said, because I got some stuff to read, but y'all had to get Miss Robinson together. Because to be honest with y'all, I told y'all I'm not really into Kenya really or Portia, but I cover housewives, so from time to time I have to talk about them. Okay, but I don't do the ghetto. I didn't even care about getting on the damn details, but allegedly, honey, Kenya was acting like a Karen and accusing Michelle alien, whatever she called herself, honey. I love Michelle. I love her channel. That's my girl. She's funny. But she was accusing Michelle Brown, without saying her name, of stalking her, and all the twirlers that support her, the content creators, they was saying, oh, I don't like Michelle. She's so messy. She's so... Child, we all messy up in this game. You know, it's just different levels and layers to the mess. Okay? But yeah, all these people is messy. We're going to talk about Funky Dineva and Claudia and Al and Get in here. What's his name? Armand. We're going to talk about that all on another video, honey, because I know y'all want Miss Robinson to break that down too. So one person says, if she did what she's accused of, yes, at least Bravo is taking this seriously, unlike on Carlos Queen. Y'all want Martell gone. Martell's ass should be gone. He should. Absolutely. Martell was found guilty and is still working, and Vanderpump Rule cast continues to work, suspended for a season. I think that Kenya, if they fire Kenya need to go. But I feel like Kenya needs to listen to the whispers before you hear the screams. And basically what that little saying is, the universe, sometimes things be happening to get it in your mind that this is something you may not need to be a part of anymore. She don't have no storyline no more. Being a single parent is not a storyline. I seen her ass on the damn live talking about, I was like, oh shit, she doing that Karen shit again. I'm a single parent and girl, when you a single parent with moolah, with money, and you rich, that's a different type of single parent. You can pay people to help you with Brooklyn. Okay, and I told y'all she got on my last freaking nerves when she kept bringing that damn baby with her on them girls' trips. Didn't nobody ever do that. You are not the first woman to have a baby. You damn sure won't be the last. That shit is not normal. Well, Kenya needed a babysitter. Here go Team Twirl. They got all the excuses, okay? She needed a babysitter. Well, at least she actually want to spend time with her child, and Candy's always away from her kid. The kid, we don't watch the show for the kids. Brooklyn is very beautiful. You know, I do love seeing me some Miss Brooklyn, honey, okay? But not on a girl's trip. And for her to try to blame Marlo and my daughter is in the room. Your daughter shouldn't be in a fucking room. Let me calm. Got my pressure all up. That shit used to irk me. It was like, get this bitch off the screen. Stop playing with me. I'm sick of this heifer. Okay? She need that damn daddy around. That daddy would get Kenya's ass, bring her back to reality, back to life. Okay? He would bring her at, like, I remember when Kenya daddy visited her, and she got to saying, well, this is where the, let me do my Kenya voice. I can't do it because I done did too many voices. Okay? Oh, y'all said my real voice. Some people think that my real voice sound like Kenya voice. I guess, child. I forgot how her ass be talking. I don't know if I could do it right now. But she was sounding like a damn real estate agent, because she was like, well, this is where the refrigerator is, and this is where the bedroom is, and I don't do a lot of cooking because it makes me depressed, and this is where the rug is, and then he was like, why is you... Girls, cut that bullshit out. Okay, cut that shit out. Okay? Kenya is the literal definition of just because you pour syrup on shit, don't make it pancakes. Okay? And that daddy see right through her, and I love him. He love him some Kenya, though. He do. I'll never forget that time when she went to her mom's door. I felt so bad for Kenya. Y'all know I can't stand her, but I felt bad for her, because should nobody go through that. You know, damn child at the damn door. Yeah, she a grown woman. You know, that's her mother, though, you know. And nobody supported her, not even Aunt Lori. I was like, damn. You know, well, that lady said she didn't want to be bothered with Kenya. And I get it, you know, but I felt bad for Kenya. I did, because... You know, even though I've had issues with my mom, I've been able to travel with my mom and eat and, like, do all types of shit. My mother has co-signed for me and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I've had the experience of my mom. Kenya never got that. And I do feel like that's what makes her insecure in a lot of areas in her life. That has probably, pushed her, though, to be successful, you know, to be Miss USA and, you know, do some big things, be an actress, honey, even if it is for only 5 minutes. Y'all know I had to throw a little bit of shade up in there, Team Twirl. But yeah, you know, so I think that if Kenya is to be on the show, she needs to do something with that. I want to see her like what she did season 9, like doing stuff like that with kids, and what her and Phaedra did, maybe not with Phaedra, but like do something that's your purpose, that's your mission. You know, and I think that the show is very synthetic. That's why people are not watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. Portia is synthetic too. She fake as hell, faker than a $2 bill. Okay. All, you know, so desperate for a man, willing to sleep with somebody else's husband, honey. Just, it's a mess. It's not, there is no substance. Y'all can talk about Nene all day, but Nene had substance when she was married to Greg, and you know, she had her kids. They had their issue. Well, mainly of that damn Bryson always had an issue. You always get one child, honey, that fuck up the thing. And don't I know it, honey? My mama had her one that embarrassed her. We would hear stories about one of my siblings' child. My mother just be rolling her eyes and sucking her teeth like a bitch out here really working hard. And people will judge you for what your children do all the time, all their mistakes and stuff. My mother would have to carry that shit. I felt bad for my mother. Even though my mother is not perfect, I felt bad for her, because I can only imagine how that feel. You out here working your ass off and you got this one child just fucking up, acting a damn donkey. You know, got the people looking at you, honey, cockeyed crazy. Okay, let me get back to Miss Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hair care. Child, you got Simon out here dragging Kenya, talking about that's what your ass get. He is so messy. And I agree with Funky Dineva. Simon it keeps coming at Portia, but I disagree a little bit with Funky is saying, though, because he was like, yeah, he's just in his feelings over Portia, and he don't give a fuck about Portia. Listen, when a man cares about you, he is not going to move on so fast like that. That man moved on because he is a damn narcissist. Okay? He moved on from Fallon real quick. That's why I'd be looking at people like, is this how y'all see marriage? Like, it's supposed to be the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and y'all are getting married and getting divorced, and you're not taking this shit serious. Your shit is a joke. You was engaged to this man while he's getting a divorce. yeah, we know it's quick and we know it's fast and we know the optics don't look good. And I know I was just in her pool and I know I was just over there stretching out her clothes. But I was getting married to her ex-husband and they little situation, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Who said that? You said that, bitch. You said that dumbass shit. And your mother ain't shit. Miss Diane ain't about shit. I think them older aunties, they don't like Portia because they was reading her ass for filth. Okay, on that damn show that she had, I think we all really saw Portia on that show. Like, she ain't shit. She had told the family to lie and put up. See, Portia stopped winning on the show. I forgot I think that this show does something to the girls, similar to Kenya, where they feel the need to hurry and get married. Hurry up, have a baby. And, I kind of understand with Portia a little bit, because she had been married and had lost a baby. I don't think that Kenya had got that far. She wanted it too, but I don't think it was like Portia for some reason. I think Kenya just wanted her baby, and I wish she would have went to the Brother Tucking sperm bank. You over there stuck with stupid ass Mark. They still ain't divorced. Kenya is on the live. I forgot to tell y'all about this part. She on the live. Oh, and I had to explain certain things to my daughter. And, I got a beautiful daughter out of the marriage. And yeah, it's still, didn't she tell us that she was divorced? I could have sworn as heifer told her she was. Now, all of a sudden, that's a damn lie. Okay, survey says that's a lie. You ain't divorced yet. And I'm starting to think y'all were never married, because I'm trying to figure out how the hell was Nene able to marry and divorce Greg and remarry him quicker than you. Then we got married. Girl, I'm going to say this. That's another thing. That's another thing that we don't need on Housewives. We don't need no synthetic connections. We don't need you to get with a man that don't really love you. Okay, well, just calling baby. When did Nene ever introduce Greg like that? When did Candy ever introduce Todd like that? When did Cynthia ever introduce Peter like that? The show got away from being real when Kenya joined the show. And like Nene said, she is declassing the show. She go bring the show down. And she did with this bullshit. Her and Portia, though. I'm still on Portia's ass. Y'all know I don't like Kenya, but I don't see it for damn Portia either. She's synthetic too. Okay? And then I had to clap back at somebody yesterday talking about, well, Portia is fun. I said, shit, what's fun about a bitch sleeping with a lady husband? That don't sound like no damn fun to me. Fun is going down to the Chuck E. Cheese, damn Dave and Buster's, going to an amusement park. That's fun. Portia is, I don't know, Lifetime movie character, Players Club. I don't know what's going on up in there. She don't have a real mother. Because your mother will tell you, bitch, it's time for you to sit on that bench for about 5 years. You need to decenter men and get you together. You're attracting all of this because of who you are. And it's okay. It's okay to admit that you need help. It's okay to admit that you ain't got all the answers. It's okay that you make mistakes. We all make mistakes, right? I have never been perfect all my life, but I have had to tell myself, girl, it's time to sit down for a season. It's time, because this shit is outright, it's embarrassing. You got a daughter that's looking up to you, and these people, they feel like because they got money, these kids, are in good hands. But no, if the mother ain't got the sense that God gave her, what's the money gonna do? Listen, so yeah, Portia needs to sit down. And maybe them older aunts will tell her that, but that mother of hers, to me, I don't know, she just gives. And there are women that gold dig. Like I said, I'll be talking about, there's a science to why women do that, and a lot of men don't understand it, don't want to understand it. Okay, let's put that out there. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like everything is about a check with Portia and her mother. And some money, all money ain't good money, and you need to pass up on certain stuff. But yeah, they declassing the show with all of this. One of y'all said when the pic came out, it wasn't revenge P, just a pic of the girl's face with the pic of a Bilbo next to her face. Others have done much worse. Y'all are really defending Kenya. Kenya has showed us who she is. It's time we start believing her. Yeah, I thought it was fake as hell. And one thing I don't like what her and Portia do is I didn't like what Portia did to Nene with the whole Netflix show and acting like Nene is difficult to work with and, well, I'm going through a divorce and you couldn't call little bitch, didn't nobody tell you to go out and date that woman's husband? Your desperate, thirsty ass did that. What is wrong with you? And then you get mad at Nene, and now all of a sudden you two, highfalutin, you can't mess with her, and she's a troublemaker, and now you over there with Kenya for a little bit, but y'all don't really like each other. That's a synthetic connection. Kenya and Cynthia's relationship, synthetic connection. Because she did Cynthia wrong when she remember, she ruined Cynthia's proposal. I told y'all about that shit. Y'all gotta watch that. Okay? But, I knew that, Kenya wasn't no damn good when she got on the Ultimate Girls Trip and turned on Cynthia and Team Twirl said she didn't turn on Cynthia. Cynthia was just expecting other girls to not like her. No, Kenya did push Cynthia away. It was a situation to where she didn't need Cynthia. So, and she wanted to, act like she didn't know Cynthia like that. I've been done like that before, and it's not cute. Well, Kenya, that's what Cynthia get, because that's what Cynthia did when Nene came back around season 8, but it was Kenya. Kenya is always trying to triangulate. Why do you think she asked Apollo and Phaedra for a threesome? Triangulation. And then laughed about it. That ain't asking to sleep with somebody else's husband, pushing another lady husband in the pool and calling him and texting him, hey babe, and and Apollo kind of fine, and well, somebody husband strays, and don't speak for your husband, all of that nasty. Come on now, Team Twirl, come on, y'all gotta own that shit ain't cool. You ain't never seen Nene do all that shit, but y'all will sit up here, oh well, Nene cussed everybody out after they asked to be cussed out. I think I need to do a story on that too. I'm going to tell y'all, what really brought down Real Housewives of Atlanta. We could talk about all the girls and the part that they played, but Kenya is always triangulating. She wanted to get up in. I love Real Housewives of Atlanta when Nene and Cynthia was cool. I did. I like that friendship more. I always felt like they were more friends than Ken and Cynthia. Kenya tried to put Cynthia out there about not knowing, what wines go with the food. What was that, season 12? Then she tried to buy Cynthia some wine. So she would do fucked up shit to Cynthia and then buy her a gift. And then, see, I bought a gift. Girl. No, you were being shady. You were trying to throw shade at my business, and now you mad at people talking about your business. Kenya should have been gone seasons ago with Sheree. Sheree is another synthetic. They got 3 synthetic bitches on there. I guess Sheree ain't gonna fully be on there, but she's synthetic. Ain't none of them like Nene. Nene gave you the real. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Y'all may not like her, but the show was a better show when she was on. And for some of y'all to sit up here and be like, well, Nene became difficult and Nene was getting all her money. Y'all sound crazy to me, because this is what y'all will say. Maybe I need to just pull up. Let me just pull up what y'all said, because the shit just sound. I'm like, do you hear yourself when you are speaking? Stuff was all good for Nene. When stuff was going good for Nene, she wasn't complaining. When do you normally complain? When shit ain't good no more. Okay, when they keep giving you, when they keep decreasing your episodes, your paycheck, and you the motherfucker that's carrying the show on your back, wouldn't you complain? Y'all be killing me with that, black women. We gotta do better. And I think maybe it's because you don't like Nene, you're not passionate. I guess I could say that, and I can't tell you, who to like, right? That's not fair, because I like who I like. But imagine if you were at a job. I've spoken up several times at jobs, and listen. My mouth wouldn't be moving. I wouldn't be saying the things that I'm saying had certain things not happened to me on the job. Don't nobody who asks to be harassed and disrespected, who asks, they didn't respect Nene. We could take it back to Greg had freaking cancer. That was season 11. They kept coming for Nene. Even season 12, they kept dealing with her. Okay, they kept coming for her. She had these low points. And she told them to get out of her closet. And instead of Andy focusing on them cameramen going into her closet anyway and disrespecting her, shout out to Eva, because she was the only one that was honest about that, about how those people were wrong. And Eva was like, I don't give a damn what Nene did. If the tooth got chipped, or if I screamed and yelled and had to, pull on them to get them out of my closet. Listen, if I tell you don't go in somewhere in my house, I don't want it on camera, that's what it is. You respect that. You don't do whatever the hell you want to do, Candy. Okay? Candy was wrong, but y'all don't be calling Candy ass out. That's why her ass don't be knowing that she wrong. People start kind of putting 2 and 2 together, though, after she did what she did to Jay Lee. But Candy been doing sneaky shit for years. Her and Portia was wrong for that shit. Get your ass out that woman's closet. And then I understand that situation, because that happens with me all the time. As soon as I go off, it's she going off for no reason. She's difficult. She mean. She the worst person ever. Didn't I just tell you don't go in my closet? Didn't I just tell you don't speak to me? We ain't friends. Didn't I just tell you to respect my boundaries? Didn't I just say that? And then they do it anyway, and when you go off, you the bad person. Get the hell up out of here. Okay, so one of y'all put, Nene was going along with everything Andy and Bravo did until they no longer wanted Nene. She knew all of the stuff that they were doing. She accused them of prior to saying it out loud. She was okay when they did it to others. It ain't about others. It's about her. Okay? They start if I am your show, if I am the star of a show, okay, and you are decreasing my episodes, you going into my closet, and then when I react, you want to say, I think she got suspended for that. Why is she getting suspended for shit y'all doing to her? See, y'all don't do y'all research on that. Y'all not going into that part. That's abuse. If I tell you no and you do it anyway, and then you're like, and then you got Candy down on the reunion. Yeah, the man ended up with a chipped tooth. What did you think you were gonna get? Nene never tried to hurt those cameramen. They told that story as if she was being malicious and mean-spirited, and she just did all of that for no reason. She wasn't trying to hurt any of them. She just wanted them out of her closet. What part of that? Like, the fact that y'all skip right over that. Okay, let me get to, shout out to LRGA Curves. I'm a fan of you too, sis. I love your commentary. Love your point of view. Michelle Atlian never stalked or canceled appointments or disparaged Ken's business. Yeah, Kenya, I put 2 and 2 together, and I did a little bit more research and went to Michelle's page, and what Michelle said made sense. I know it's true now. I know it's true now because I've seen Kenya do it with other situations. Okay? She's very good at playing that Karen role. Very good. Oh, well, they was just, and I saw Michelle video. Michelle was like, how am I stalking your business by making an appointment and you cancel my appointment and I'm not about to pay? Kenya got the people paying before they get a service done? Girl, you can't do that. What type of shit is you doing? What type of shit is you doing? Kenya lies on top of lies. Yeah, she does lie. Michelle was live during the appointment. I seen it. During the appointment time in question and arrived to a scheduled appointment at a locked salon. Yeah, she didn't want her in there. And I think she wanted to kind of do her research, like, hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The way that Kenya put the story, and I should have known better than that. Okay, the way Kenya put the story is Michelle was like, trying to disparage her new business. And, and I'm sensitive to new businesses because when, stuff is new, stuff may not, be all the way organized. But Kenya, you can't be telling the people that the shit ready and come on down and then they get there and then they locked out. You can't do that, sis. You can't call someone a stalker who would have been a paying customer, but even the people who live in the apartments above the salon say it's never open. Ken brought this bad attention to herself. Gaslighting and manipulation are Ken's only storyline. I believe it. I've seen it with other stuff, even with the situation with Marlo and how Marlo was bamming on the door, and here go Kenya. My daughter was in here. You're always using Brooklyn. She loves to strategically use Brooklyn to get out of stuff, to play the poor perpetual victim. Oh, I'm a single mom. Bitch, you a single mom with money. Okay, so you can't use that single mom trope. You can't. Child, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Do y'all think Kenya was fired? Do y'all think she was fired? I didn't think she was fired because who else go really help to carry the show? Portia can't do it. Portia cannot. She's not strong enough. Go back and watch season 11. It was kind of boring when she was like leading stuff. And I was somewhat of a fan of Portia. Somewhat. I was beginning to see through her bullshiggity. But yeah, she's too boring to, Besides all this shit with Simon, what else? What else does she have to really offer? Nothing. Okay, so a person wrote a comment that I found that I thought it was a good point about Kenya. Kenya is the same person who debuted disrespecting, I remember it, Cynthia's modeling agency, acting a fool at the model call. That coochie crack stuff she was saying. At the model call, disrespecting the girls. Then she left Cynthia hanging when she was supposed to be helping to direct, her sunglasses ad in Jamaica because she was jealous of Kim Fields, and Kim Fields ended up being the director. The day of the shoot, she decided to go kayaking with Matt. Yeah. She ain't no friend. She only got up in that friendship with Cynthia to get at Nene. It was always disingenuous. That's why when she disposed of Cynthia, when she got around the white ladies on the Ultimate Girls trip, I said, see, your slip is showing. But Team Twirl, honey, they turned that around. No, Cynthia was just jealous of Kenya, and she just used to everybody hating. Girl, shut. Some of y'all are very clear. Some of these content creators very clear on other subjects, but honey, let it be about Kenya and child. Just foggy. The sunglasses is foggy. They are Stevie Wonder. They are Ray Charles, honey, to her bullshit. Then, as far as marriages, she debuted on The Real Housewives of Atlanta being inappropriate. I told you, once she did that shiggity with Apollo, didn't nobody forget about that. She flirted with Apollo, and then cried years later. She didn't want the sex to stop. Remember, the lady was texting Mark, and of course, people gonna come at your husband. You didn't respect nobody marriage, okay? You didn't respect them people marriage. It don't matter if it was falling apart or if it wasn't right in the first place. But this is what I heard some people from Team Twirl say. Oh, well, she just mad that she could take Phaedra's husband from her because, and this is another thing they say, because Kenya just so beautiful and so pretty. No. Whenever you are trying to take somebody's husband, that's a self-esteem issue. That's the way to properly look at that. It's a self-esteem. Why you can't go get your own man? And you had a man, but he didn't want you. Walter, okay? And Walter was not all that cute to me. Okay, so she flirted with Apollo on a cash trip. When Apollo left, Phaedra locked out of the hotel room. She also was privately texting. I told y'all, Apollo behind Phaedra's back, inappropriate. Yeah, and got mad when somebody did it with her, to her husband. Oh, boo-boo, oatmeal pie face. She brought Claudia on the show, trying to hook her up with Cordell after Portia's messy divorce. Yeah, that's not nice. But Team Twirl, honey, they skip right over that. She also disrespected Kim Field's marriage, spreading rumors about Kim's husband going the other way. She brought the cookie lady, in front of Tanya. And then it came out, her and her man. What happened after that? What happened after that? What did Nene say? Mark and his nose ring is twirling right on out of the marriage. Look at what you did. And this is what really pissed me off with Kenya. Let me finish this up. I get excited, y'all. But I don't want to forget my thoughts. Okay, brought the cookie lady to confront Tanya about her fiance, all because Tanya said she had a wig on. Yeah, that was stupid. Then she attempted to befriend Fallon after Simon and Portia got into a relationship. But now we have to feel sorry for her regarding her business and her marriage. Kenya has came out and said, ain't none of it true. She not going nowhere. But the people trying to say, honey, Miss Kenya Moore has been fired. Yes. And my whole thing is this, right? Because Kenya has said that, Nene is good for the show. But let me say this. You started saying that shiggity. You started saying that after Nene was off the show. When Nene was on that show, season 12, trying to make amends, trying to apologize, trying to make stuff right, you paid her dust. So to me, you saying Nene is good for the show, that ain't nothing for me to get excited about, because y'all have to kind of make up some type of way. Y'all got to be cordial. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do to keep y'all jobs. I told y'all the show was at its best with the Fab Five: Kenya, Nene, Portia, Cynthia, Candy, all of them. But, like I said, everybody went the other way. They wasn't united. You got Candy doing little stuff behind the girl's back and trying to be the favorite and trying to be competitive and, doing her little slick stuff. You got Portia doing her little slick stuff. Cynthia was kind of doing little slick stuff. Oh, Cynthia, the good girl. Okay, I told you I love it. Cynthia, she is so pretty. That is like the prettiest housewife to me of all time. Okay, of all time. But yeah, you got, this is the thing with Kenya though. So when she did her interview with Carlos, she was like, cause Carlos was like, yeah, this is the house that Nene built. And even Andy co-signed, yeah, this is the house that Nene built, Real Housewives of Atlanta. What did Kenya say? Well, it looked like the house went into foreclosure And she don't know how to talk to people. And when you sue your employer and when you do all of this, what do you think is going to happen? And we could say the same thing about you, Kenya, because when you expose somebody, okay, and put their business out there and do this little revenge peace stunt, okay, allegedly, okay, because some people are saying she did it and some people, whatever. You did something to get suspended. So, oh well, Kenya. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't like that people act as if Nene doesn't have a right to feel like if she started this show, she starred in it, she is the one that really put this show on the map, right? She did all this stuff for the show. Of course she feel hurt. Of course she feel like they forcing her hand and they forcing her out. They don't do that with some of them white women on them shows. Teresa Giudice and she Italian, whatever. I don't know. Y'all know I don't really watch the white housewife shows, but I believe that. And yeah, they've gotten rid of people, right? You know, they have gotten rid of certain people, but I believe a lot of what Nene says. I believe it because I was sitting up there watching them, and then season 12, how they did Nene with Giovanna. Why y'all didn't bring the cookie lady on there and get to the bottom of that? Why we didn't hear about her and Mark? And they all were fixated on Nene, on getting Nene. They didn't want her making up with Portia. They didn't want her to have no friends or no allies. All of them. The Candy, Kenya. But Portia had talked so much. That's what they do when they mad. But y'all know y'all gotta get right. Y'all know that on these shows, y'all can be mad, but you gotta come back and be cordial enough, which is what Nene was trying to do with Kenya the last season. Season 12. And Kenya didn't, no. She called my baby a buffalo. No, she called you a buffalo. Girl, let that shit go. She called Portia a fat ass piggy. Portia got over that shit. Okay? You just wanted to come back on because you played a different role before Claudia got on here and before you got all this confidence. You was trying to kiss Nene's ass them first couple of seasons. And then when you felt like you didn't have to no more, you start trying to get over there good with Candy. I saw what Kenya did. Oh, and yeah, let me get in the middle of Cynthia and Nene friendship. Let me do that, and I'll gaslight that and get in the middle of that. And so it's like, Kenya, we can't feel bad for you when shit don't work out for you. Okay? They was dragging her. They said she had 15 grand openings, 2 open houses, and 3 soft lunches. Crazy. Oh, Kenya has said people was making fake appointments and canceling. Yeah. And Michelle had a lot of the receipts on her show. They had a lot of the receipts. She had a lot of her receipts on her show. I know Kenya is delusional because she begins bringing up, I'm going back to her live, you guys. I'm all over the place. She says, yeah, my anniversary, bitch. Don't nobody want to hear about no motherfucking anniversary. We don't want to hear it. It wasn't even a real marriage. That man did not like you. I don't think you like yourself. Shit. Quiet as kept. And Mark ain't no damn good either. I'm not here to be team Mark because I don't like Kenya, but I didn't like how he was treating her, and I didn't like any of that. But I always felt like it was fake. Just like, and she's a beautiful woman, you know, so Kenya can get a man. It was never that type of thing. I think Kenya is very beautiful. She's just delusional as hell. Okay, damn Black Barbie, honey. The Lulu. Cuckoo. I used to have so much respect for Kenya. So much. Because I was like, yeah, that's that pretty lady. You know, she used to be on all the shows. Jamie Foxx, Martin. She even was on Girlfriends. I was just watching that. You know, so you get to seeing her. I didn't even know she was Miss USA, really. But I was kind of familiar with her because she would pop in and out. She was on Wait Next. You know, you get familiar with seeing her. You're like, oh, she's so pretty. And, you know, she always played a little sexy role and stuff. But, yeah, it was just sad. I felt sorry for her. Yeah, she got on Housewives showing her ass. I said, damn, this is who you are? Okay, but Kenya is like a lot of women. She thought her beauty was it was gonna save her. That was gonna land her a man. Okay, it was gonna land her a man. You say I'm mean, but I say I'm fabulous. You say I'm weird, but I say I'm fabulous. You say I'm strange, but I say I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous. I'm fabulous. I say I'm fabulous. Honey, I taught my daughter that little song. That's our little self-esteem song, honey, we got from Miss Kenya. Okay? What's that song? Yeah, I'm going with the wind fabulous. I like the video. Video was funny. That shit was funny. Kenya's a fool coming up in that charity event looking like, I was like, this bitch is crazy. Kenya was on one, season 5. I didn't like her, but some of the shit she was doing was kind of funny though. I was like, and Nene was like, bitch, what's going on? When she had seen Kenya twirl. Is it movie night? She twirled and twirled. You remember what she told Candy the next day? And she said, I'm 40 and fabulous. Nene looked so confused, honey. When I tell you, that shit was priceless. That shit was funny. Those days are over for Kenya. She bow out gracefully, girl, before they fire you. They don't value none of y'all like that. They love that y'all all turned against each other. We see each other. They love that. This was y'all show. And, y'all mishandled y'all show and thought that y'all could do it without certain people. You just thought that. And y'all used to have Peter. Y'all used to have Apollo. And we had some of the G-boys on here. Like Real Housewives of Atlanta used to be, when I tell y'all, I used to rush home and watch it, or hell, I would try to catch it at work if I could. Shit, I love, when I tell you, you could go ask my mother, right hand to God, everybody knows, always was a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it's just not the same no more. It's just getting nastier, and it's because they got so many synthetic storylines, so many synthetic people. The women are fake, they not real, they not being... They're trying to appear nicer than what they really are. They don't represent substance. And as the universe would have it, honey, when you play stupid games, honey, you win stupid prizes. God ain't gonna bless no mess. Listen, okay? So she need to go ahead and quit if she didn't get fired, okay? And Portia need to shake a bone and get the hell on to all of them. Shamia, get your ass on out there. We need some new women. We need some new blood. Candy can make an appearance every now and again, because Candy is Atlanta. I think that Candy know most of the people in Atlanta. I don't think the rest of these people know the people like that. Oh, they was saying she could make more money if she rented the space as a content creation space. Does she own the whole building though? Put that in the comments, you guys. I'm confused. It looks nice, but some of her rules are stupid. Like, get rid of the one where they gotta pay before they even get their damn service done. That just, say what? I gotta pay. And then you got the one bad review. Like I said, I took that with a grain of salt, because, that was one person's experience. But it still don't look good, Kenya. Okay, because person got paid before they even get their damn service done. Then they got paid for the service. Then the service did not come out right. I hope you gave that lady a refund. Okay, listen. Does she got real hairdressers? She got real hairstylists up in there. Okay, like who do you have up in there? This is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, I think she need to rent it out. That's if she owns it, or rent out, her space. She could do what Mariah is doing. Have a content creation space, because some people can't film in their apartment, honey. Okay, some people can't even film in their house with the people that they live with, but they need some content creation space. So somebody should do that, especially the way y'all love talking to the bloggers, honey, or talking about them. Oh, Kenya is out here. She about to sue the people. That's another Karen move, honey. Yeah, I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna get at them because they leak stuff from the show, and she said she had the people sign an NDA, and she didn't want Michelle up there, honey. She said, Michelle, hell no, you gotta go. I seen that little video. I said, Michelle bold as hell. Michelle was waiting outside like security, honey, in her car. I said, look, come on, bitch. You don't care. Michelle don't care. You gotta give it to her. Michelle does not give a damn. That's a Leo. Them Leos, they don't care, honey. They could be all the way wrong. But they go make it right. Okay, they go. Michelle like, bitch. She didn't want, that is weird. That she canceled Michelle's appointment, wouldn't let her in, and then turned everything around on Michelle. I believe that happened because of the shit that she did on the show with Sonya. Remember the situation with Sonya's husband? Sonya's husband was trying to check Kenya like, look, my wife has been nothing but nice to your ass. She tried to hook your ass up, and you get all in your feelings because you ain't got no man, and you feeling a way about that. And it's like, girl. But so when that happened, it became, yeah, but he's a man, and he yelled at me. Girl, you were acting a damn donkey, and he felt like shit. If my wife ain't gonna get your ass together, and he was not nasty. Okay, he was not nasty at all with how he talked to you. He was trying to defend his wife. She made a big deal of that, and so did her stands. They got upset. Look at how he talked to a black woman, and why was she invited? Kenya don't have nobody. Whose fault is that? Shit, you're on a show called Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, and you was so into trying to be like the title, but you wanted to do it in the most synthetic way possible, right? Because I told y'all, that's why Nene is my favorite. She didn't get on here playing with y'all about Greg. Greg was her real husband. She remarried him. That was on camera. It was real. Nene said it on her Carlos interview. When Kenya got on here, she began declassing the show and getting all these fake boyfriends, and then I guess Portia had a few fake ones too, but a lot of this stuff has started, with Kenya. Y'all Team Twirl, y'all gotta admit that the homegirl is not wrapped too tight, okay? I was taken aback with her live, and she was like, well, I don't have over 100,000 people. Girl, them people is not checking for you like that. They support you, but from afar. It's nobody 100,000 people getting on no damn live for you. You are liked. You got a fan base. I give you that. But yeah, I thought that was a bit cuckoo and delulu. I'm like, bitch, if you don't get up off our screen, get your ass on down to Lifetime, get to making them damn movies with Big Viv and call it a day. Okay? I'm saying no damn 100,000 people getting on no live to hear you lie. Okay, to hear you speak. I believe Michelle. I do. I do. I believe it because of a lot of the stuff that I've seen Kenya do in the past. And then I saw Michelle's footage and broke it down and was like, okay. But I told y'all, I don't care enough about the heifer. I really don't, but I know my people, they still want me to talk about the Housewives show. Some of y'all are, you're fans of mine. You don't want to just hear about Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm trying to squeeze the shit in, okay? But I told y'all, she's synthetic, Portia, Simon, all of it. Synthetic is fake. That's why the people ain't buying this stuff. Michelle is a fool. She said that Kenya don't want nobody riding by. Now she begging people to come down there, child. Which one is it? And she was like, this is weirdo behavior. That damn Michelle is a fool. Kenya goes on and on about Drew Sidora, another synthetic. She need to be off the show. This need to be her last season too, because we don't know if I was trying to root for Drew. I was on my Tyra Banks, but we don't know if she lying, if she telling the truth, if she acting. I didn't really like that movie she did with Candy and Todd. I was fast forwarding and I was bored, shit. But yeah, Drew is a good actress though. I've seen her in other stuff. I just didn't really like that movie. But yeah, synthetic. It's just fake now. And ain't nobody go buy fake. Sheree is synthetic and fake. I covered the story of how she did that man that helped her with her line, So yeah. You got to make your down payment and sign a waiver just to get in the spot. That's hustling backwards. That's stupid. Okay, that's why you in there by yourself, because of them stupid ass rules you done came up with. You better get your country ass father up in there. He will start telling Kenya the damn truth. Like, girl, what is you doing? Okay? And child, Kenya, quiet as kept, didn't even like Drew when she first came on the damn show. So, girl, bye.
Bye, Ashy.
What did Portia say to her? You already remember, she had told her, bye, Ashy. Child of people was dragging Kenya, talking about, let's not forget what she did to Marlo's business with that band. Yeah, but the twirlers felt like that was all right. But Marlo, she did that shit to Marlo because Marlo hit her ass where it hurt. See, that's one thing, Kenya, you gotta really pay attention. That's why she don't like Marlo. They say Marlo can't read, but Marlo, honey, had a hard knock life. So she know how to make your ass rethink a few things. Because when she told Kenya, when I tell you, baby, I was hollering, she was like, you ain't the boss over there with Mark. Okay, he be dog walking your ass. He be getting your ass together. And then you get around the girls. You want to talk all this mess, all this shit. You want to talk all hard. That's why I don't like, I like Cardi's music, but she a weak bitch. Nicki Minaj, I like her music, but she a weak bitch. What you over there with him for? What are y'all doing? Stop playing. Y'all got all this shit to say on these damn songs. And then y'all get with these men, letting them embarrass you, letting them make you look like you don't even love yourself, honey. Just make it make sense. Okay, it don't make no sense at all. What else? Look, what else is going on? Yeah, Kenya, another one, was letting Mark treat her all bad. And then, that ain't how you do that, ladies. You don't switch up. You get these niggas. As a woman that has took a few men through there, you get these niggas what you get these bitches. And that's why Nene will always be my fave, because she didn't even switch up with Greg. She was like, I married a damn monster. She would cuss Greg's ass out. Okay? She would cuss Greg's ass out. She will walk out on Greg. She divorced Greg. Like, Nene didn't give a damn. And I respect her for that. I do not respect women that's, be in these DV situations, and then with women, they got all this mouth. I'm just not for it. Nope. That was another thing that Kenya did wrong in my book. I don't like that. Don't allow that man to walk all over you, disrespect you. You forgot who you was. Well, it's with somebody I love. We love the niggas that love us. Okay? Listen. And you ain't met the man's parents. And the man acting all funny on you. And just a whole mess. A whole full of a mess. Okay? Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video, honey, because I done went on a whole diatribe, honey, okay? But y'all get my point, okay? So, yeah, this is the same woman that said that Nene put the nail in her own coffin on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya, it looked like you did the same, okay? It looked like you did the same thing, so... Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, okay? I don't know if they are getting rid of her, though. She may be suspended, maybe for the rest of the season. But they know that they need Kenya. They do, because who else do they have that's go act like a whole fool of a mess? Yeah, you got stuff with Simon, but Simon over there sending out cease and desist, and he's trying to control every damn thing. Why are you trying to control somebody you not even with no more? The girl don't want to be with you no more. Okay, because you embarrassing her. It was okay when you was embarrassing your wife, but you were not supposed to embarrass Portia. She was supposed to get better treatment, okay? That's what she said. Those were the lies that she told herself, honey, okay? But anyways, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.